Hello world, welcome. This is Barbie Lee. This is Quality of Life Assurance with the best breakfast ever. It is where we shake up your wake up, right? We are talking about assuring your quality of life, not insurance like car insurance or medical insurance, just in case something goes wrong. Nothing wrong with those. I focus on assurance, assuring that you feel amazing, that you can live until you die. So around here, what we do is we supplement with Isogenics. This is my chocolate mint Isogenics Isoline shake in the morning. And we've been talking about the 150th healthiest foods on earth. Like seriously, because if you're not taking care of your body, where are you going to live? So we're talking about this section of soy foods. Now you have to go back to my last shake talk on soy. Oh boy, soy I called it, because there's a whole controversy around soy. So there are some, sorry, I spilled my shake. There are some benefits to certain kinds of soy, right? So edamame, for example, is one of them. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So they're the green soybeans, and they're becoming quite a trendy little thing in restaurants now. One of the restaurants where we go for happy hour after pickleball just started adding them. And I think I was the first one to have them. And I'm like, they're kind of cold. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll eat them more. Anyway, so it says, as you might have guessed by a cursory glance through this book, I'm not a huge fan of soy. That's what he's talking about. So, but edamame is a Japanese word for green vegetable soybeans. And as a snack food, they're great. They have lower amounts of compounds in soybeans that he's not crazy about, the author's not crazy about, the proteins, the inhibitors, the other stuff I'm not going to say. So they're not, if they're not terribly processed. So now keep in mind, sometimes those dried snack ones are terribly processed. Okay, keep that in mind. So typically, edamame are boiled or steamed in the pod for about 20 minutes, then chilled and salted and served as like sushi restaurants or as an appetizer. And they're quick frozen and packaged and shipped to your grocer, right? So I have some in my freezer right now. I have an organic soybean edamame. So it says in some parts of California, they're even starting to sell better than frozen corn, right? My daughter just posted a picture. She made a vegetarian hamburger helper of sorts, and she threw in edamame beans. So I was like, soybeans, like edamame. So I was really proud of her. So if you're comparing edamame to one of the cancer-fighting brassica like cabbage or broccoli, or one of the high-fiber heavyweights like raspberries or lentils, it's not going to look like a nutritional superstar. But no one builds a meal around edamame, right? This is an addition. It's highly nutrition. It's very high in protein. It says if they were to replace potato chips during football season, you'd probably see a quantum improvement in the health of the average sports fan. So about 3.5 ounces of the edible portion, the actual bean, right? So not the seed, the pod, but the beans, provides more than 12 grams of protein. Like that's a huge bit of protein, right? 4 grams of fiber, 145 milligrams of calcium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, 111 micrograms of folate, plus just for good measure, a tiny bit of vitamin A and vitamin C. It's also a potassium heavyweight, providing more than 500 milligrams per gram. Like potassium, that's huge, right? Heart health, potassium, right? Granted, not many people consume that much in one sitting, but still, right? You're not going to eat like 100 grams. I challenge accepted. No, I'm kidding. So recent research in the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry found that edamame had a fair amount of both soy isoflavones and carotenoids. Cooked edamame have a sweet, nutty flavor and are traditionally eaten as a vegetable in stir fries in China and Korea. As a snack, the seeds are usually squeezed directly into the mouth with the fingers, right? Now, there's some controversy about the soy and weight loss and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into that. I don't eat soy as a vegetarian in like soy shakes. I try not to, sometimes we go out for soy or vegetarian food and they use soy substitute. I eat a little bit. It's not going to kill me. But it's not something I substitute as a vegetarian my protein for. I have other vegetarian sources. So get educated for yourself. Don't just listen to one source. Don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it, right? Read books like this, The 150th Healthiest Foods on Earth. Ask around. Don't ask the guy next door that's obese for advice on health, right? You wouldn't do that. So don't just go to the internet and type in, is soy good for you? Because of course you're going to find 30 things that say yes, 3 million actually. And if you type, is soy bad for you, right? Do your own decent, good research. And remember, always supplement, right? I use Isogenics. If you'd like to learn about that, let me know. Always supplement. And then we eat the best foods and we have the best life. Assurance. That's what we do. Have a great day.